Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Fantasy A, aka Alex.
And I'm Dylan Whittier, and this is the Dylan and Alex show, our program show like we did for the last two episodes on our podcast. We talked about the Mariners the first episode, and then we talked about the Seahawks the second episode.
Yeah.
I think the third episode we should start with that game we just watched between the Rams and the Cardinals. It was a close game, but Cardinals shouldn't. I think Kyle Murray shouldn't have ran that ball. I think he should have. He should have ran the ball, made a touchdown. We wouldn't been like it wouldn't have been a tie. It wouldn't have been tied. We went tied with. They were tied with us 9-7.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been tied for first place.
Exactly.
In the NFC West, but it didn't happen.
Didn't happen this time.
And Kyle Murray got picked tonight.
Yeah, Kyler Murray let us down tonight.
It was he let us down. I don't know. Cardinals is just not that great.
Yeah,
you know.
And
their defense they stopped them, but their offense just didn't do so great today.
Yeah, the offense.
Too many picks. I think it was 2 picks. I think.
2 picks for Kyler
Yeah,
Murray.
2 picks for Kyle Murray today. One. I don't know when it was, but then the last one, which was the final play, with 30-something to go.
Like 30 seconds ago.
It's like...
And look where we are.
Yeah,
the
now...
Cardinals did their last pick.
And now the Seahawks got to win, and some of the Seahawks need 3 teams to win.
Yeah, 3 teams.
They need the Jets to win, I think. Because the other team, the Rams, they have 3 teams they got to win. But our 3 teams need to win.
Yes.
The only way get strength. It's the only way we're gonna make it to the playoffs. If both of us went to the playoffs, but we can't have that unless 3 teams win and we win. So yeah, something has got to have to happen on Sunday.
Exactly.
And we're not playing until next week. So
yeah, next week we got time next week.
Yeah, and there needs to be teams that needs to win. Some of these teams.
Yes.
So, it was it was kind of a disappointment, but you know what? I think Seahawks needs. Yeah, it's the only way we're gonna win. These teams just gotta win, and who knows? It's Kyle Murray kind of did good, but he didn't do so great. You know, he ran the ball, he threw the ball. Ran some good yards, threw a touchdown. But it wasn't a big scoring game though.
Yeah, it
was a low scoring. It was 13-9.
Yeah.
And we needed that. We needed the Arizona to win. I think Alex should tell you more about it.
Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, y'all. Cardinals should have made that play, and they would have scored early if they didn't let that game slopped away their chance. And Kyler Murray, look what's going on. Kyler Murray did too many overthrows. He should have done better. He should have run the ball instead of keep overthrowing the ball to their receivers that are not open. That is insane, and that's what's up with that. That's crazy. Come on, Cardinals, you should have did better. Do better. But you let us down. If Kyler Murray ran the ball, they would have scored in the first half. But they've been sloppy. The offense is sloppy, and so is the Cardinals' defense. They should have set the game up and let the Rams score. You are something else, Cardinals. Come on. This is really, 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 really irritating. And now the Seahawks needs to step up next week when they travel back to Los Angeles to take on the Rams. and they need like 3 teams. They need 3 teams to win. They'll give the Seahawks the strength to take on the Rams in LA. And I'm telling you, if the Seahawks lose to the Rams next week, we might be out of the playoffs again. But who knows what's going to happen? Second straight year, third straight year, who knows? Second straight year, I meant. The Seahawks need to not blow it this time because the Seahawks beat the Bears 6-3, which is a low score game, which is really boring anyways. A boring Thursday night. Yeah, the Seahawks needs to figure something out, need to come up with something big next week because the Rams, they're not messing around. They do all the fake plays and everything. The Seahawks needs to watch out for those trick plays that the Rams came up with. If the Seahawks cannot come up with something, they're doomed. And that won't look good on us.
It'll look bad.
It'll look bad on us. It will look bad on us. Just saying.
And Gino needs to not he needs to throw away the ball if he sees somebody coming at him. Now, if he throws the ball and someone hits him, yeah, there's going to be a penalty on their defense. But they need to step up because Kyler Murray did not step up tonight. He didn't know he like I said, he threw 2 picks tonight.
Yeah, 2
picks for Kyler Murray. He couldn't have ran the ball when they were in that gold line. There was nobody. He couldn't have just ran it.
Like no one there.
There was like no one there. Yeah, many touchdowns. They couldn't. They wouldn't have had a chance to win that game. But they didn't.
No chance at all.
And now we gotta face the Rams in their home. And Geno Smith and those guys, they're gonna have to. They probably watched the game tonight. I bet.
Yeah.
They probably watched the film.
They watched the film of tonight's game.
They probably watched the game tonight, I bet, too, because
they're gonna watch the Cardinals versus Rams game, and they will know what they see and
what they need.
With a better plan.
Yeah, because right now, Geno, he's been sacked too many times this year. He hasn't.
The offense didn't show up to protect Geno.
I know, but the good thing though is our defense did good.
Yeah, our defense
against the crappy offense of Caleb Williams. Who we beat when the Huskies beat them in USC when he was with USC.
Yeah.
Michael Penix Jr. beat him when they were in USC.
Yeah.
When he was on the USC team.
Yes.
And Michael Penix, he knew he was gonna beat Caleb Williams when we beat them on their turf.
Yes.
And USC last year.
With the Huskies, yes.
The Huskies back in what was it? Back in October, November.
Or November of last year.
Yeah, yes. And we beat them at their home.
Yes.
So, and then the Seahawks beat them. It feels like it was the Huskies and the Seahawks beating them at twice.
Yeah.
2 Northwest teams beat Caleb Williams.
Yes, they did.
The Huskies and the Seahawks.
Yes.
And our defense stepped up.
They stepped up.
It's just our offense wasn't that great.
Yeah.
We kind of did good, but it wasn't that great. But our defense stepped up.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna let. We were not gonna give room for Caleb Williams to run or throw.
No room.
We were gonna pressure him all night, and we did.
Yeah, we did.
And it was cold in Chicago.
Really cold.
Yes. You know how cold in Chicago?
How cold?
It's like, I don't know, either 20 degrees, negative.
20-something degrees.
It's you don't want to be there when it's so cold and you're playing football. Now that's old school football though.
Old school football, of course.
6-3.
Yes.
It was an old school. It was an old school football game.
Yeah.
Now that was classic.
Classic right there.
Yes, I have to give credit to the Bears. They did good against our offense.
Yes.
Because our offense never does good sometimes.
Yeah.
When it comes to Geno Smith, holds the ball too much. He needs to throw away. He can't get sacked.
Yeah.
Now, if he doesn't see anybody wide open, he should run it. He's a fast quarterback.
Yeah. Geno should have run the ball instead of making.
Come on, be like Russell. Be what Russell Wilson did.
Be like what Russell Wilson did when he was with the Seahawks.
I know. Run the ball, or pretend you give the running back and then just run it. look what's Kyle Murray doing. He's doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. I get it right. You're a pocket passer, but you gotta run it too. You're a fast quarterback, Geno.
Yeah, Geno, you're a fast runner. Do better.
I've seen you run before.
Yeah,
we
see Geno run before. Geno Smith, I have a message for you. Just run the ball like Russell Wilson did. Don't let the defense sack you. Don't let us down, yo.
You've gotten sacked so many times, Geno. That's how every time you get sacked, I keep saying Geno. Geno had a scone. Because he's a Geno. Geno Smith on the ferry-go ride. Geno, Merry Christmas on the holiday because he gets sacked too much.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I tell you, it just feels like okay. It's been 3 years in a row that we came close like this for 3 years now. From 2001, my mistake. From 2021 to 2024. This has been the exact same thing every year. We come close to this. It always comes down to this. It reminds me of the Mariners.
Yeah.
Mariners, they don't even come close in September.
Never close enough.
The only thing they came close to was back in 2022 when they went to the playoffs.
Exactly.
And they beat the Blue Jays and came back and won it.
Yes.
They were down when we had Hernandez. When we had Hernandez from the Blue Jays. And now he won a World Series with the Dodgers. But you know what, though? I'm going to tell you right now. Anyone who criticized the Mariners, Seahawks, anybody, you just letting them down.
Exactly.
But also, Seahawks, I'll give you a message, too. You can't let us down either.
Yeah, don't let us down.
Because otherwise they're going to say something you probably ain't going to like. What they're going to say. Criticize you for no reason.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this, though. You better step up your goddamn game. Because right now, we're 9-7 and they're 10-6. Yeah. And we got to beat them on Sunday at their home turf.
Yeah. You need to get your planning. Thank you, Dylan. You need to get your planning mind right. Because we're watching you, Seahawks. We're watching you. Everybody's watching you. Because
this is the final home game.
This is final
road game.
This is the final road game of the year, yo. Because we're watching. If you let us down when the year ends, we will not gonna be happy, and we will never forget of how much mistakes you did for us.
And how we missed thanks, Alex. And how we missed the playoffs for the second straight year. Because the last time you went to the playoffs was in 2022 when you guys played against the 49ers. But guess what happened? We lost to the 49ers. And guess what happened then? Kansas City beat them again. Second for 4 straight different year from 2019 and 2022.
Yep.
And guess what? Kansas City beat them twice in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
2019 when Richard Sherman was on that squad, and then they beat they beat them again in 2024 when they do that amazing touchdown, when they had that touchdown or game-winning touchdown.
Yeah.
But this is now. Everyone's watching you.
Yes.
Even around the world.
Around the world's watching you.
Because there's a lot of Seahawks fans all around the world, including Japan, England, Ireland, Germany.
Yes.
Here in Seattle, here in Berrien, Washington.
Yes.
We're all watching. Yeah. And if you fail us, we're Chuck and Buck and Ashley ain't gonna be happy about it. And it's gonna be the second straight year that they're gonna say something about the Seahawks. Yeah, what they could have done.
Yeah, those radio hosts are not gonna be happy about this. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Seahawks. I'm gonna tell you right now. Other radio hosts like Strawberry, Lizette, and other people around the world, they're not gonna be happy about it. We're not gonna be happy because if you did that final mistake for the final road game, we will be frustrated and very, very put a blame on you, Seahawks. We're gonna put a blame on you.
And when we do our podcast, our fourth episode, And if you guys don't win, we're going to be so upset. We're going to be start talking the trash at you.
Yes.
It ain't going to be a good kind of trash. It's going to be trashy.
Yes, exactly.
Trashy. I ain't going to call you no bro, Mo.
Yes, to start the new year in 2025. To start the new year.
Because in 2025, you guys better win this.
Yeah.
Next year.
Win it in 2025 for us.
For one last time.
One last time, yo.
Because you only got one game left.
One game left. Do not fail that one. If you do,
we're gonna be talking about it on the 4th episode. The next time Alex, my bro, comes to my house.
Yeah, that's right.
And it ain't gonna be fun either. We're gonna be talking about you guys like so bad, like it wasn't yesterday.
And you'll get the pain you deserve if you lose.
And it ain't gonna be a good campaign either.
Yeah, it will not be good.
It's gonna be a disaster.
It'll be disastrous, and exactly. And we're gonna talk about the mistakes that you did too.
And we're gonna be saying who blamed this, blame that. Oh,
yeah,
it was the offense.
Yeah, offense, and we're gonna talk about which coaching staff can blame and what player that we can blame too.
Oh wow! Well, looks like Chargers beat the Patriots. Big, huge game.
Yeah.
40-7.
40-7 Chargers.
Dang, that was a blowout game.
Really blowout.
And then the Bengals won too today.
Yeah, in overtime.
So yeah, but yeah, this is like Alex said. There needs to be 3 teams that's got to win for strength. The only way Seahawks is going to make it to the playoffs, and if they win next week. Because there's some teams that's going to be playing this Sunday.
Yes.
The Dolphins got to beat the Browns, which is this Sunday on CBS.
Yes.
It's an important game for the Dolphins. They got to win. That's the only way Seahawks is going to get the strength of win. If the Dolphins beat the Browns.
Yes.
Because I'm telling you, I don't want to come back as a sad puppy.
Yeah.
I do not want to come back, or me and my bro do not want to come back as sad puppies.
Exactly.
I want to see you guys get a win on my birthday, a late win on my birthday.
Yes.
Even though you guys are not playing on my birthday, and the Huskies are, which go Huskies. They're playing Louisville on I think it's on CBS.
CBS somewhere.
Yeah, on CBS. Starts at 11 a.m. in Arizona.
Oh yes.
And Arizona.
Glendale.
In Glendale. They're playing for the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Right? Sun Bowl?
Yeah, Sun Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, the Sun Bowl. So go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
But anyways, back to the Seahawks. Now, Gino, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you advice. Run the goddamn ball if you don't see anybody. Cause right now, you like me and Alex said, you get been sacked too many times. You can just ran the ball or throw the ball away. If you don't see any open wide receivers, unless you see Jigma or Tyler Lockett or DK. Yeah, and DK, he needs to calm down too. He needs to calm down. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Some players are gonna get up on your skin,
Yeah.
but you gotta be a man. You gotta step up.
Step up like
And
a big man.
you can't let them like go just because this and that. You gotta calm down.
Yeah.
And don't get penalties and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause
That's what happened.
DK, he went overboard that time, but some players I didn't like either doing that on DK. But anyways, but yeah, Gino, you gotta do good next Sunday.
Yeah.
You gotta win for us.
And Gino should not. Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah.
Gino need to not let DK down because I've seen how DK feels, and DK needs to calm down. And players, do not give DK a hard time, or else there will be some trouble. Just saying, there will be some wacky trouble. that you would never gonna expect from our fans and all the Seahawks fans too. Please do not piss off Dick Kike. Do not mess with them. And please, Gino, if you don't see any open receivers, just run the damn ball. Just run the ball down.
Don't want to have to say Gino.
Gino, our butts.
It's like saying it's like saying Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Because every time I say Gino, it reminds me of saying Marsha.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, just please just run the ball down. And if DK's open, just throw it to DK so he doesn't need to be standing there and wasting its time. Because it's been too long already. It's way too long.
So today's, for us, our weather, I don't know where your guys' weather is, but our weather, it's 8:40 p.m., Saturday, December 28th. Yes. We're in Barron, Washington. That's where we're doing a podcast at my house. It's about 46 degrees right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what your weather degrees is, and I'm pretty sure in the East Coast it's probably snowing and windy. Prayers goes out to you guys in the East Coast. I don't know how you guys are doing in the southern United States, but prayers to you guys too. And then also in the Midwest, and also in the West Coast and the Sun Belts, and wherever you guys are at, and around the world. Yeah. We're praying for you all. Praying for you. If you guys have snow or not. But anyways, back to the sports. So yeah, so Huskies play on my birthday. I'll be turning 31. It's on New Year's Eve, so I won't be turning 31 till 7:24 p.m. But yeah, that's when my birthday is, on New Year's Eve. Huskies will be taking on Louisville in Glensdale. It starts at 11 a.m. on CBS. And then next week Seahawks are playing against the Rams in Los Angeles. So it'll probably be a 1:00 game probably on Fox.
Yeah, 1:00 game.
So yeah. It's going to be a big week. So,
big one.
And like I said, there needs to be 3 teams that's got to win this Sunday. We need the Dolphins to win.
Yes.
And we need some other teams to win. The only way Seahawks is going to make it to the playoffs is have good strength. Schedule strength, like Alex said earlier. But he'll tell you more about that strength.
Yes, in order the Seahawks to get more strength, it's the three of those teams need to beat these teams. Dolphins over Browns, and Jets over Bills, and also Packers over Vikings, and I think that's the only teams. Who knows? Yeah, the 3 teams that we want them to win.
We already know that the 49ers ain't going to win.
Yeah, and we want the Lions to beat the 49ers to give the Seahawks the strength of the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Yeah, so I want the Lions to win to the 49ers to beat the 49ers.
So the Detroit win, Packers win, and the Jets win, we'll have a good chance.
Yeah, we have a good chance of it to be in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, and Dolphins.
We want the Dolphins.
So even if the Jets lose, and Dolphins win, Packers win, Detroit win, we're already in.
We're already in there.
We already in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we got to win, too.
Yes.
So, and if we lose, we're not in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And if we do win, and those 3 teams win this weekend, then we are in the playoffs.
Yes.
We just need the Detroit Lions to win. We need the Packers to win. And we need the Dolphins to win.
Yes.
Those are the 3 teams we need them to win.
Yes.
So no matter if the Jets win or lose, we just need those other 3 teams I was mentioning.
Yes.
And we need the Falcons to win too.
Yeah, the Falcons better win.
So any of these teams can win. 3 teams I mentioned can win. Can be the Falcons, can be Jets, or it can be the Lions. But if it's the Lions, Packers, I'm fine with that. See, we need the Jets to win. We need Dolphins, Packers, and we need the Falcons to win.
Falcons to win, and we want the Lions to win too.
Of course, Packers probably going to win because they're good.
Yeah.
Dolphins is probably going to win, and the Lions is probably going to win. So we need 3 teams to win this weekend.
3 teams.
This Sunday.
Yeah, Lions, Packers, Dolphins win.
Or it can be the other way around.
Other way around.
Falcons, Jets, and
Yeah.
and some other team. But Packers is probably going to win. The Lions is going to have to win, and like I said, the Dolphins going to have to win.
Yes.
It's the only way we're going to make it till playoffs. And if we beat then we're already in.
Yeah, we're already in. If we beat
The 3-way and the 2-way tie, and we're in the playoffs.
Yes.
If we beat the Rams next Sunday.
Yes.
So it's a huge Sunday.
A very huge one.
Because this Sunday, like I said, the Packers gotta win, Lions gotta win, Dolphins gotta win.
Yes.
It's the only way Seahawks is gonna have good strength and make it to the playoffs.
Yes.
And if the Seahawks win next Sunday, then they'll be in the playoffs.
Yes.
But in order to that, this Sunday is gonna be a big one. So the team that I just mentioned, hopefully they'll win.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And the Seahawks win next Sunday.
Yes.
So, and it's a big week. And if my Huskies will win too on my birthday, that would be nice for an early birthday win. And if the Seahawks win on the late birthday win too, because they won't be playing until January, and Huskies will be playing on my birthday on New Year's Eve. So yeah. But anyways, back to the Seahawks. But yeah, like I said, those are 3 key teams they need to win.
Yes.
Because otherwise, if all those teams lose, then they're not gonna make it in.
They won't make it in at all.
Nope.
Which is more rebuild in off season.
And I'm sick and tired of this off season rebuilding crap.
Yeah, same
It's
here.
time to step up. John Snyder, you need to do.
John Snyder needs to.
You know
What's
what?
up with John Snyder?
I'll let you
Yeah.
talk about that.
What is up with John Snyder? John Snyder, everybody have been listening to you. Everyone are talking to you, yo. Yes, that's right, John Snyder. Everyone's trying to talk to you, and you just ignore it. Come on, just wake up and do those trade deadline picks, because we ain't sitting around. We don't like it to have our time wasted and everything. John Snyder, please do better by finding picks for draft picks and get the better ones, because everybody, they're watching right now. The entire world are watching, and you made some bad choices, yo. Very bad choices. Get your game up and do your job, or else we will be frustrated with you, and we don't have time for your nonsense.
Thank you, Alex. It comes to mind that John Snyder, if we don't win, then John Snyder, we're gonna go crazy on you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go crazy on you because you're the general manager of the Seahawks.
Yeah, and it'll be on John Snyder. It'll be on you. It'll be on the staff too.
Because right now, and Ryan Grubb, he needs to do a good job on next Sunday, when they take on these Rams. Grubb knows what he's doing. He did the same thing when he was when he was the offensive defensive
coordinator.
Yeah, when he was a defensive coordinator at the Huskies, when he was at the University of Washington for the Washington Huskies, he did so good there for 2 years, and now he has a chance to do the same, but this time with the offense for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And if we win this game, we'll all be happy.
Yes.
We'll be less stress.
Less stress.
But there's a but in it. And I'm not talking about that. You know what? I'm talking about a different guy. But if they don't win, then there's going to be some chaos. There's going to be some. It's going to get really ugly.
Very ugly.
it's gonna be really stressful for all of us.
Yeah.
And if they lose, I am gonna be unhappy.
And I'll be very upset, and I'm not gonna be happy if they do those mistakes next Sunday. All of us are not gonna be happy. We'll be frustrated, upset, and angry with you if you let the Seahawks down next Sunday. So do better. Do your job, John Schneider. You guys need to do your jobs. You got one job to do. One job to do.
Yeah, because what you're doing, you're making it like impossible, and it's 3 years. 3 years. You always come down to nitty gritty. Always comes down to nitty gritty the last 3 years since 2021, when Russell Wilson was the quarterback before his last year in 2021, before Geno took over in 2022, and when they beat the Broncos in 2022 at the beginning of the season. And then you came close to the playoffs, then you lose, and then you don't make the playoffs last year. And now, if you don't do it, you're gonna miss the playoffs again, just like the Mariners did. And you know what's funny? You know what the funny part is? Both Mariners and Seahawks went to the playoffs the same year in 2022.
Oh yes.
And missed the playoffs last year. And now if Mariners already did it twice, if the Seahawks do it, they're going to be doing it again twice, missing out the playoffs. And that's going to be the same year that both teams miss out the playoffs.
Of course.
And and I'm telling you, Seattle fans are so stressed out. You know, the only game that I was happy about today was that Connects game when the
Kraken.
When the Seattle Kraken came back. When they were down 4-1 and came back and won that game in overtime 5-4. That was an amazing game.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That
game
was
for
amazing
the
game.
Hockey, yo.
And Alex will tell you more all about that because we all know about the Kraken. So here's more with my bro Fantasy Alex.
Thank you, Dylan. The thing I want to tell you more about how much I love about the Kraken Hockey, yo. They always have their ups and downs, but the good thing is they made a good comeback when they're in Vancouver playing against the Canucks, and they came back 1 point in overtime, and they beat the Canucks 5-4. This is how much I love about the Kraken because they're not there to mess around. I know they did a few mistakes from the last games, but they came back on top. They just get the job done, and I know they frustrate the Seattle fans like us, but they need to get their game up, just like the other teams. So the Seattle Kraken know what they're doing. Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. The Seattle Kraken got it done. That's how much we love about the Kraken hockey, yo. That's Seattle Kraken hockey, babe. That's right.
Yep.
And back to Dylan.
Thank you, Alex. Well, yeah, it's we know this year the Storm did good. They did their best. The Mariners didn't do so great. They missed playoffs for the second straight year. Still, hopefully one of these days we'll make it to a World Series and win it all. But for now, they keep rebuilding. But aren't we all getting tired of keep rebuilding? It just feels like the same old.
Same old way.
It's like they'll never change.
Yeah, they will not go to change.
We just get so frustrated. We should be the ones getting mad, not the other teams, not the other fans. Their fans shouldn't be complaining about other. They've won World Series. Yeah. We haven't won none World Series with the Mariners.
Of course, none.
So it's like
none.
It's like some of you fans that live in a different state needs to stop complaining.
Yeah, y'all need to stop complaining about that we need to rebuild. We cut the crap out. We should make changes instead of saying that we need to rebuild. Cut the crap out. Y'all need to stop complaining. We will figure this out our own.
You guys need to not complain about your team because our team Mariners haven't won a World Series yet.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be complaining about your team. Oh, well, we don't get these good players. Yeah, you do get these good players.
Yes.
Mariners fans like us, we have a right to complain about it. We have a right to get mad about it because every year it's the same old crap, and we don't do anything with the play. We don't get any good players, man.
Yeah.
It just feels like we just keep rebuilding from.
Yeah.
I love the farm system, but we need some good players that's gonna
really great ones
for the future.
Yeah.
Not just some bullcrap. And don't find anybody that we never knew. We want someone who we do know that's gonna lead us to a World Series next year.
Yes.
And now we got the Seahawks. They're in the same situation right now, like the Mariners did, missing playoffs for the second straight year. And if the Seahawks do that, they're going to be doing the same thing. What the Mariners did was miss the second straight year.
Exactly.
And we can't have that. We gotta, like I said, 3 games that are coming up this Sunday, and the only way Seahawks gonna make it to the playoffs is if the Packers win, the Lions win, and Dolphins win, because those are important games. Strength of schedule, and that's the only way we're gonna make it to the playoffs and win the game next Sunday. So this is huge. We can't let that down. Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating.
It's been a frustrating year
for
all of us.
For Seattle sports fans in Washington State. Not only in Seattle, but also in Washington State.
Yeah, Washington State too. Bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating year for us Washington State sports fans. We all have ups and downs. We have a right to complain about our teams and organization that doesn't know what they're doing and anything, because they couldn't think. All they do is pick those players that they think they're good. What's the deal? Huh? What's the deal here? They need to think better, not think bad, because it'll make us look bad and it will make us complain more and more. And y'all need to stop complaining on your own teams from the state you're living in, that you're from. You don't complain at all. We are the ones that complain a lot in Washington State and much more. So what I'm going to say is,
well, not complain, but we get frustrated when our teams.
Oh yeah, we get frustrated if our teams in Washington State don't know what to do and get us all frustrated, and they couldn't think right. They better think right, or there will be something that we had to tell them that they don't like us saying.
I know. Yeah, because we get frustrated when the Mariners don't make it to the playoffs, or when they never made it to a World Series in a lifetime. You know, the Mariners has been around since 1977, and they've never been to a World Series. They're the only major league team in all sports to never make it to a World Series. And yet we in that drought in 2022. That didn't really mean anything, really. We end the drought. So what? We could have still made it to the World Series if the Mariners didn't lose to the Astros. Those games we could have won.
Yeah.
And they came back. So it's like come on now, we gotta do something. We can't just keep letting this happen year after year.
Yeah.
There needs to be something that everyone's gonna like. Any player is gonna like on the Mariners squad. Cause Julio, he's gonna be with the Mariners for a long time.
Yeah.
Kid's young, got skills. He doesn't care about being famous. He cares about helping the team out.
Yeah, Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez, he's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's my favorite too.
One of my favorites since he debuted in 2022.
Yes.
And I tell you, that kid is so good. He's gonna be so good for years to come.
Yeah, many years.
And he's gonna try to help our franchise, but the only way he's gonna help him around is other players step up around him.
Yes.
Guys, step up and be a team.
Yes.
Look what the Giants did. They won 3 World Series, and they had Buster Posey, rookie year catcher, won 3 World Series from 2010, 2012, and 2014.
Yeah.
And at the time, San Francisco Giants were my favorite. Also, not just the Mariners, but the San Francisco Giants, because Tim Lincecum was on the Giants. And guess what? Tim Lincecum was on the Huskies when he played baseball for them.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why I was a Giants fan, because Tim Lincecum was the pitcher for the Huskies when he went to the University of Washington.
True.
So yeah, and they won 3 World Series.
Yeah, they did.
So if the Mariners can do something, find a good strategy, then so be it. But don't just come up with these lame players we never heard of. Don't have lack of experience, and don't just come cheap. Come on now, do something that's fans are gonna love, and who they're gonna like, those new players or not. Those players, get someone good.
Yeah.
Don't just get somebody that's just out of nowhere and just
Yeah, exactly.
So come on, it's 2024. Hopefully next year we'll do good, but we always keep saying that because we just get so frustrated with the Mariners.
Yeah.
We get so frustrated with the Seahawks.
Yes. Same old thing, saying over and over again every year.
But you know what? I gotta give credit to McDonald because that's the way his defense did when he was with Baltimore.
Oh yeah, Mike McDonald.
He was number 1 in defense when he was with Baltimore because he was the defense coordinator.
He was.
He's a good guy, and we got him back in January 31st.
Yes.
When he became our coach.
Yes.
Back on January 31st, which was this year, when he became our coach, and I was excited. But now he has a chance to beat the Rams on their home turf next Sunday. and it's on you, McDonald, now. McDonald, Snyder, Grubb, the whole defense, offense. You guys need to have a prep talk, I think.
A prep talk,
because you guys are playing not this week, but next week.
Yes.
So you guys need to talk out. You need to talk with each other. You're a team. Work together as a team. Don't just be like anybody else. Be yourselves. Be yourselves like you were for all these years we've been a Seahawks fan. Me and my bro Alex.
Yes.
Because we've been a Seahawks fan our whole lives.
Yes.
We've been watching you for a long time.
Exactly.
Since the 90s or 2000s or something.
Somewhere around there, yes.
And I tell you, we've watched so many good quarterbacks, and then we watched some not good quarterbacks, not so good defense, not good offense, but good defense, good offense over the years. But now it's time that Mark McDonald step up and say, hey, we're going to work together as a team, and we're going to win this goddamn thing next Sunday against these damn Rams.
Yes.
And if they don't, there's going to be consequences, and there's going to be a whole bunch of nonsense of
what Dylan says. Like what Dylan says, there will be bigger consequences, and y'all need to get over that. You need to deal with that.
Yeah, and not criticize us, because you don't get to do that.
No.
Because you don't know us that way.
No.
Unless you're a Seahawks fan. If you're a diehard Seahawks fan, you should know.
Yeah.
You
should know. If you're a diehard Seahawks fan, you should know not to criticize us, because we're also Seahawks fans too.
Yeah, we've been Seahawks fans our whole lives.
Yes.
And you're probably gonna make up saying, oh, this and that, and no, we don't want to hear that bull crap.
No.
I want to hear the Seahawks win on next Sunday.
Yes, we want to hear that. If you saying crap about our Hawks fan, that doesn't make you a real Seahawks fan. That makes you something else.
Yeah, I get it. There's been some stressful this year. We all frustrated because of it. But you know what? We're not gonna quit on the Seahawks. We're still gonna be a die-hard Seahawks fan.
Yes.
And we have been for years.
For life.
So I think I'll let Alex close this one out tonight. What do you think about what's going to happen next Sunday?
What I'm going to say for next Sunday, the Seahawks better be ready, and we all have to be ready, because it's going to be very big next Sunday. Seahawks, please don't let us down, and do better, think better, and be prepared and show the Rams what we got and what we'll give them that they will not expect from us. So, John Schneider and the rest of the staff, Mike McDonald, the whole world and all of us are watching you. And do the prep talk, come up with better plans, better plays, better trick plays, and get it done. Don't do any more mistakes. That's all. And please win for us. We believe in you. You got this. And just don't let us down.
And also, don't make us nervous. Don't make yourself nervous. Yeah, I get it. This is the final road game for you guys. But this is a big one for you guys. Because you know why? Because you guys are playing against the Rams. You guys have been playing Rams for years now. Yeah. Even when the Seahawks were in the AFC back then, you guys played against the Rams over the years.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new for you guys. And you guys have been rivalries for a long time. Along with the Cardinals, along with the 49ers, along with the Cardinals, 49ers, Rams. So yeah. You guys been rivalries for a long time. You and the Rams. And this one's a big one for next Sunday, like Alex said. Because right now, if you make us nervous, oh man, I'm not going to say anything good about you guys. No offense.
No offense.
Well, actually, let's take that back with no offense. It's going to be too sad, too mad.
Too mad, exactly.
We're going to get too mad, we're going to get too sad, and it's not going to look good for you guys.
Not looking good.
and I tell you, if you make us if you look nervous out there, don't
be nervous.
Be yourselves.
Yes.
Do everything you could to win this game.
Exactly.
Don't let your defense down. Don't let the offense down. Don't let the coach down. You work together as a team. You do not stop. You keep going. You run over those guys.
Yes.
I don't care if they're in their home turf or not. You run over them. Yeah. So, yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good one. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, and we're gonna wrap this up since we're gonna get ready for next Sunday as the football regular season is coming to an end. So anyway, again, thanks y'all for tuning in. And if you want to stay up to date on our next episode, please subscribe to Dill Punk Rock, Dill Punk 206 YouTube channel if you want to hear more sports podcast episodes like this. Anyway, I'm Fantasy aka Alex.
And I am Dylan Whittier. And thanks for listening to our program show on the Dylan and Alex show. Thank you for listening. And I just want to say wishing you happy holidays again and a happy new year. I know it should be fun wherever you guys are doing out there. I know some of you are going to probably, have a New Year's, hopefully a new revolution coming up. I know I will, and I know Alex will.
Yes, we're gonna have new things coming up, and a new thing that y'all will be happy looking forward to.
So yeah, if like I said, if we'll be happy, if that fourth episode, we'll be happy about it. If the fourth episode not gonna go well, it's just gonna get they're just gonna get the old steak.
Yes, old steak it is. Old steak. Wait until when we reach to 2025.
Because you guys better win. Like I said, me and Alex said you better win. Because you better watch out. You better don't cry. You better win because you know why. You better beat the Rams 2 down. Well, anyways, have a good day. thank you for listening to us. Like I said, this is Dylan Whittier and my friend Alex, and you're listening to the program show on YouTube.
Jocko Style YouTube channel. Any name. All right. Good night, everyone.